Welcome to the Inside Out Online channel. We're talking about the capo. This is the second video. In the first video, we talked about the main 6 notes that first we want to memorize, besides our open strings. And those are G, A, B, C, D, and E. Hopefully you have those memorized now. So, real quick, let's talk about what the capo does. If I'm playing this chord down here and it's too low for me, I don't want to sing down here. The main thing that the capo does, without all the theory, is simply it lifts that chord. Da, dun, da, dun, da, 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 da. Now I'm in a comfortable place for my voice. I've lifted the chord up so many increments. All right. One common place to put the capo is the 2nd fret, the 4th fret, the 5th fret. And let me show you why. If we go up 1 step, meaning 2 frets, that G has lifted to an A. It's no longer G. G is lifted to the next note, which after G is A again, a new alphabet. Okay. Now, capo 4, the G has lifted. What's higher than A now? B, right? Now if I go 1/2 step to this 5th fret, where the 2nd dot is, B doesn't have a sharp. After B is C. So this is a C. If you played an open position C without the capo, and I played this G shape up here from the 5th fret, we'd be playing the same chord. But I'd get this really bright tone, and you'd have kind of that mid-low sound. So we might kind of complement each other. That's another reason why people use capos. Timmy over here might be playing open position key of C. Now I get to play this key of G position, and we equal the same thing. You just have to know how to work it. Let's go back to the 2nd fret. What did we say this G shape is now? It's an A chord, okay? Let's look at some other chords. What if we looked at the C chord? C, what was C is now lifted up 1 step. So C is now D. This is a D chord. In fact, check this out. You might not be ready for this, but just go with me here. If you were to look at what strings are being played, it would look like a D shape. Watch. C chord, we've got an open string here and an open string down here, as if we were holding those, and then we're also holding this note. Look, that looks like a D chord. So what was C is now D. Let's look at a couple other common chords. How about an A shape? Playing an A shape, but A is not A anymore. A is lifted up a step. What's after A? B. That's right. Now I'm playing a B chord. I didn't have to do anything crazy. I didn't have to play some difficult new shape. I could throw the capo on, and now playing an A shape, what comes out is a B. We've lifted it. How about a D shape? Now you do this one. This is a D shape. What's literally just after D in the alphabet? A, B, C, D. You got it. This is an E chord. Listen to that. Dun. E chord. Pretty cool, huh? So what was one thing down here is now lifted up 1 step. So 1 step gets us to the next letter most of the time. So capo 2 is a common place to go. So let's say you're playing with another player. Timmy over here, right? Timmy's playing an open A chord. Look where that is. That's right there on that same fret that this is down on. And he's playing A, and you don't want to play A. You want to like offer something different. You could capo 2 and play G. Now this is where the music theory comes in. And I'm just going to do a small introduction to that right now. Let's look at what the main chords are for the key of A. Just the major chords. The main chords for the key of A are A, D, and E, right? So A, D, and E. A is the main one. I'm going to put it on my thumb. A, hey A. Now, D and E can be found here. Watch. A, B, C, D, and E. All right? The relationship of these chords to A is the same as if I lift here. I'm playing the G shape, which is now an A chord. What's G's 4 and 5? G, what's after G? A, B. C, and D. So when Timmy plays the open A, and I play my G, we're playing the same chord, just a different, I get a brighter tone than he does. He's got a lower tone. He goes to D, he goes to his 4 chord, which we said was D. I go to my 4 chord, which we said was, well, which is C. I could do a C, I could do a C add 9, just whatever I think sounds better for the song. So he plays his D, I play my C, that's been lifted. Listen, we're playing the same chord. How about when he plays his E, and I play my 5 chord, which is D. E, my D. Same thing. So let's do a little jam just for fun. Let's go Capo 2. If you're playing with another person, they could play A, D, and E. Someone else plays Capo 2 and plays G, C, and D. Ready? We're going to go like this, just for fun. Let's just try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got our main chord to our 4 chord to our 5 chord back to our main chord. Let's do it again. Stay on that chord to our 4 chord to our 5 chord back to home. Pretty cool, right? Now you are empowered. You have options. Options are good. We don't want just one way of doing things. We want multiple ways of doing things. We want to say, you know what? Maybe this time I'm going to do this or that. Or he's over here or she's over here doing that. I'm going to do this and complement each other. Pretty cool, right?